tried to do a live from a thing called Streamlabs. I can't figure that thing out. It's supposed to be make it so that I can go live with my phone um, instead of using the webcam. Because I'm outside and I wanted to, chit chat with y'all, but it's not gonna let me. So if anyone knows how to podcast off the phone, because you gotta have 1,000 subscribers now in order to go live off of your phone. So I've seen people like Granny D and Heidi's Hangout. I don't know how they do it. I'd love to know, so I can, like maybe podcast off of my phone rather than the webcam. Because, wow, I mean, it's a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. And I just couldn't stay in the house. I had to come outside. I did a little bit of work. I transferred my tomatoes that I was going to retransplant or replant, elsewhere. I did post a video already with that. I'll put a card wherever it's at up there. Go check out that video. So I did a little bit of work of that, and then I did a video showing how to make Plarn. I went and sat down after I did the video, and I just did, I think, I did 2 bagfuls of yarn. I still got Plarn. So I still have to, I have 3 more bags I still gotta go through, but, you can only do it for so long before you get bored, I'm just making, a mile a minute blanket. My husband's cousin son is getting married in August, and so I'm making him and his fiance, or soon-to-be bride, a blanket. It's gonna be, it's 60 rows of this, and then for the border, or not the kind of the border, but to put it together, I'm using this. It is the Kartopu Lake. It's just kind of an off-white, a cream. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the Kartopu yarn. And then this one is, what is my gray? It's the Madame Tricote Paris, the Atlas. So, they're so soft. Both of these are so soft. So, I did get enough so I can make me a blanket as well. I'm not big on making blankets. I'm not big on anything that takes me more than 2 or 3 days. If it's gonna, it's not that I lose my patience. I just kind of lose interest, if that makes sense. So I have to put it away for a while, and then go back to it later on. But and so it's taken me a long time. I've been working on this blanket for I think a month now, and maybe a little over a month. But it's definitely not a mile a minute. That's for sure. At least for me, because it just takes me longer. I am using, I don't know if you can see it, an 8mm hook, my tulip hooks, I think I've shown you that. It only goes up to a size 6. I think I got this at Walmart. I'm not really sure. I think it has an L on it, so I guess L is the US. I don't know. I just know the millimeters. But, anyhow, I just wanted to kind of do a quick video and say hey. And I didn't bring my list. I was gonna do a bunch of shout outs. Actually, hold on, let me go get that. Okay, so it's a pretty big list. I'm gonna do one first. It has more to do with food and gardening and things like that. That maybe y'all want to check them out. So you got, I've got another channel called Willow Rose. It's my gaming channel. So if y'all want to go and check that out, you can. Mark Weens, he travels with his wife and his little boy, and they go all over the world eating and showing you like the different foods from different countries. It's just amazing. He's an awesome guy. You should go check him out. Strictly Dumplings and Mikey Chan. That's both of his channels. He is another food blogger, travels around the world, trying new foods. He's actually in the process of moving here to Washington, to Seattle, so that's exciting. You know, maybe one day I can meet him, you know, because he's totally awesome. Tabi Eats, this couple, both of my guys are just amazing people. They live in Japan, and they travel and eat. They even have cooking, what do you call it? You know, videos, cooking videos. Yeah, they're really, really great people. You should, definitely check them out. Living Traditions Life, love that channel. It's gardening and animals and things like that. Linda's Pantry, I just love her to death. She almost a year ago just moved here to Washington. If I remember right, she was living in Nevada. Was it Nevada or Colorado? No, it was Nevada. But now she's up here in Washington. But she does a lot of cooking, but also canning and things like that. Cowboy Kent Rollins. Okay, you will love Cowboy Kent Rollins. He is a hoot. He does a lot of grilling and you know, things like that. And he reminds me a little bit of my daddy. My daddy's that, you know, old school cowboy, and yeah, he reminds me of my daddy. So yeah, definitely check him out. Outdoor Chef Life. It's what it is. You know, he cooks outdoors, does a lot of foraging and things like that. Praxis 55712. If you love gardening, definitely check him out. He has a second channel called the Voodoo Garden. That's a really good one too. Grandpa's Kitchen. Definitely go check Grandpa's Kitchen out. He India, I believe, and or Indonesia. No, India. Anyhow, he makes these huge amounts of food, and then they take it to the local orphanage and they feed the children, and it's amazing. So definitely go check him out. The Needy Homesteader, she is just a sweetheart. She does a lot of canning and baking and cooking and, you know, things like that. Catch and Cook, just what it says. He catches his food, he forages, and then he cooks it. Fish and Dive Hawaii, kind of the same thing. He will, you know, if he's not just diving for the fun, he'll catch some fish, and then he'll cook it. Really amazing. Plus, you get to see beautiful Hawaii. Kong Star, I think I'm saying his name right. It's Khang Star, Starr. He grows a ton of different hot peppers. Amazing. I mean, a lot of these I've never heard of. He's even done some hybrids. I can't remember what it's called, where you take a cutting from one and connect it to another, a different plant, and you get like a different type of pepper. It's really neat. So you should check that out. Homegrown veg. This guy is an amazing guy. He, I believe, is he in the UK? I'm not really sure. You have to go check him out though. He does a lot of gardening, and he has this cute dog. Her name's Molly. She's just a sweetie. Yeah, so check him out. Off the grid with Doug and Stacy. Amazing people. Gardening and animals and things like that. Bird tricks. They got a lot of videos, really good videos about birds. Learning about birds. How to train your birds, things like that. It's really neat. And then Noreen's kitchen, she does a lot of cooking and canning and things like that. But, okay, so that's kind of off the crochet. So let's go to the crochet one. There is Gwen from the Fashionista. I don't know if it's Jaja or Yaya. Beach crochet. April. Crochet, knit, and sewing. Let's see, pretty much all of that. On the Hook with Jeannie. Anu, or Anu, I don't know, ANNOO Crochet Designs. Bagaday Crystal. Everyone knows her. Creative Grandma, Glenda. Fiber Spider, Yarn Joy Podcast. None of these are in order. They're just, I like them all. Setta's Place, Dizzy Stitches, Alaska, Crafty Gal, Victoria, The Secret Yarnery, Jeannie Peterson, Madonna Ballard, Fod Osmat, Yarn Utopia. She just had a baby boy, and he is just the cutest. Baby K Crochet. Can't forget Knit Pearl and Squirrel, Granny D. Thompson. Love her to death. Heidi's Hangout, Penny. She is a hoot. Oh, she is such a hoot. Love her to death. Oh my gosh, I love them all to death. I love everybody. Lisa's Crochet, Scraptastic Yarns Podcast. I think her name's Jane. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Nightingale Crochet, Simply Stitched by Katie, Jada and Stitches. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it's a nice day, so all the motorcycles are out. Ithora, I think that's how you pronounce it, Ethora. Rose Likes Crochet, Spinning with a Yarn, Sherry, Smell Great Guy, Crochet Crowd, and Happy Hook Creations. And then Hobium actually has a YouTube channel too, so go check Hobium out. So there are my shout outs. That was a lot, I know. I added a couple more channels today, and if I forgot anyone's name, I'm so sorry. Let me know down in the comments, and when I do another shout out, I'll add you to it. Okay. Anyhow, let me know down below what y'all are doing for the 4th of July, because that's coming up here next week. We're gonna barbecue. I'm gonna smoke a brisket. And I think I talked about this in my other video. Anyhow, I will see y'all later, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day or night. Talk to you later. Bye bye.